Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Sonic Heroes for the Xbox. So last time we completed Team Rosa's story, and now we're going to be moving on into Team Chaotix next. So let's go on and get into them.
Yeah, let's go! It's here, yeah!
What's wrong with you?
It's here, we've got work!
What?
I've heard good things about you and require your detective services. And I can pass so lame.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Espio, don't be silly. Besides, you know our policy. We never turn down work that pays.
Yeah, you know our policy!
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
Roger.
Yeah, beach time!
Now what are we gonna do?
I must test your abilities.
Bring it on. Ready.
Here is my first mission. I want to test your investigation skills. Collect 10 perfect crabs.
Alright, so we are now on to Team Chaotix's gameplay. So yeah, what the mysterious person said on the walkie-talkie, yeah, he said that we had to find 10 hermit crabs throughout the stage. So what you can tell, Team Chaotix's stage is actually differentiate from the other team's levels, because they're not actually because they're pretty much not linear, and you're pretty much because in most of their stages you pretty much have to find a bunch of collectibles and MacGuffins and whatnots, and and you know, a lot of people really despise Team Chaotix, but for me though, I really don't mind them, because I kind of find them pretty enjoyable and quite charming to play as. So yeah, because I guess I can see what I can actually see where people are coming from when they, you know, where they think Team Chaotix are like pretty much obnoxiously long and like pretty tedious or something like that. But yeah, because back when I was younger, I used to have a problem with Team Chaotix's stages, but yeah, nowadays, like, I pretty much know where all the collectibles are and everything, especially when we get to Hand Castle, because like you're pretty much gonna see me find the items in that stage, like find all the items in that stage really easily. So yeah, pretty much, you know, Team Chaotix stages are mission based, like I said. You know, I think in my previous parts, I think maybe our Team Sonic's right there. I can't exactly recall. So yeah. So yep, this team consists of Espio the Chameleon, Charmy B, and Vector the Crocodile. So yeah, and I say that Vector and Espio have a pretty interesting repertoire of moves. So yeah, as we just saw right there, Vector can actually do a ground pound just like Big, and you know, where he creates like two of his fists and everything. And there we go. We just beat the first mission really easily. So yeah. Yeah, like once you memorize like where all the collectibles are, it's pretty simple and straightforward. So yeah, so it's not really that much of a hassle. But there we go, beat it in like 2 minutes, and that was really fast.
Perfect. The work of professionals.
Yep, I agree, Victor. I seriously agree. So yeah, and we got our 36th emblem. So yeah, honestly though, yeah, that's why I say Team Chaotix is my second favorite team to play as in this game, next to Team Sonic, because you know, I really do like the fact that the level designs kind of decide to like make it unorthodox and different from the other teams. So yeah, I kind of like how they actually you know, did it that way. So you know, all right. Anyway, let's break down the store. Here we go. I kind of find that funny. Though, where you know, like sometimes like sometimes Espio will say that yeah, that the enemies are asleep, and then Charmy loudly says okay, and then Vector's all like, "What are you doing? Be quiet." I always kind of find that funny. Like, in some parts though, I like to turn invisible throughout most of those parts. And yes, Espio can actually turn invisible. Espio can actually turn invisible since since he's a chameleon and everything. Dang, I just got the key by accident. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, Espio can actually turn invisible, and then when you're invisible, no enemy can see you. And oh god, I almost ran into that. Yeah, when you're invisible, none of the enemies can see you, and you're pretty much undetectable. So that's pretty interesting, because that's pretty much what I love. That's pretty much what I love most about Team Chaotix's gameplay, because they have pretty interesting repertoire moves and everything. Maybe just was it Vector and Espio. So yeah, Charmy pretty much plays the same as the other flight types. I think the only difference is that when he doesn't have the when he doesn't have Vector and Espio on him, and he can actually pretty much do his little sting attack, and so he can pretty much do his little sting attack. So yeah, honestly, it's kind of a useless move, I should say. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, Espio, just like Sonic and Shadow, can also do a triangle jump, and unlike Sonic and Shadow, where they can temporarily stay on the wall for a few seconds. Yeah, Espio will actually stay on the wall like infinitely. He will never leap off the wall. So yeah, he just stays there infinitely. So I gotta say that is pretty amazing, because because I do agree with what Cabana Bunny 456 said, what he did in his old playthrough of this game when he was doing Team Chaotix. Yeah, Espio is also my favorite character. Like, also one of my favorite characters to play as in this game. He's pretty cool. And I do like the fact that you can you can turn invisible to bypass the enemies. So yeah. All right, so this is their team blast, where they just sing, I don't know, they kind of make very loud, obnoxious music that causes the enemies to self-destruct. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of really weird to think about, but yeah. But I have to say though, like, will you actually? I think during the cooldown, like when attacking the enemies, you can temporarily get rings from defeating them. So that's really cool. So yeah, I actually really like that. So yeah, it's pretty much like it's pretty much my second favorite team blast in the game. So yeah, here we go. So anyway, on this mission, you actually have to find the Chao. So yeah, this is pretty much this mission is pretty much pointing to point B, unlike the last one. So yeah, anyway, check out these guys. I guess I should have saved the team blast for this section, but oh well. So there we go. So yep, this is pointing to point B, to where the Chao is basically at the end of the level. So there we go.
Perfect! The work of professionals!
Alright, and now on to the Egg Hawk.
Show you who I really am.
Ah, I knew it was him. Don't hesitate. It's working from charm.
Alright, so now we're going to be facing off against the Egg Hawk for the third time, and obviously this is pretty simple and straightforward. All you have to do is just keep on only attack him when he's flying away, and yeah. And obviously, when he gets to the center, you just when he gets to the center, you have to use your power types you gotta use your power type to take him out. So yeah, here we go. Alright, bam. Also, one thing I really do like about Vector's ground pound is that, unlike Big, you can actually bounce on the enemies for like I don't know, maybe temporarily, I believe. So yeah, here we go. Are we gonna finish him off? Oh dang, he got away. Okay. Here we go. Okay, can we get him? Let's see. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We got him. Very nice. And there we go. That was the Egg Hawk defeated with Team Chaotix. So there we go. So yeah, but honestly, you know, when facing the Egg Hawk as all the characters, you know, it doesn't really differentiate. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Take that, Doctor.
And there we go. We took out the Egg Hawk as Team Chaotix. Alright guys, so that is the end of the first parts of the Team Chaotix playthrough in Sonic Heroes. So thanks so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. And for the next part, we're going to be moving on into Grand Metropolis and Power Plants. So yeah, and you know, as I've said, you know, these Team Chaotix, I don't really think Team Chaotix's stages are absolute crap. I just think they're pretty. You know, they're pretty enjoyable and quite charming to play with. So yeah, I guess I can see where people are coming from when you don't like Team Chaotix's playthrough. I know Clement did say in this playthrough that like people like Clement and some call me Jotty. Like, you know, they said that like Team Chaotix are like pretty much the worst team in the game. But yeah, but I don't necessarily agree with them with that. I just think they're kind of fun to play with that time. So yeah, with that being said, that's it. That's the end of this video. So if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, so yeah, that's the end of this video. So I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. So take care.